The first phase of the withdrawal of 249 South African National Defence Force troops from the DRC has been delayed due to technical and logistical issues. Defence and Military Veterans Minister Angie Motshekga says SADC, as the responsible body that manages the logistics, had changed airlines. The SANDF members were part of the SADC peacekeeping mission in the eastern DRC together with Malawi and Tanzania. And for more on this, we now cross live to SABC News reporter Ismael Modiba, who is in Bloemfontein for us this evening. Ismael, thank you so much for your time. Now, you've spent most of the day where you are stationed, and this is as we await those 250 SANDF troops who are expected to arrive. Maybe just take us through, firstly, what we went through today and what we know so far about the delays in the SANDF members' arrival.
Well, Mbali, the initial program, as it was relayed to us, was that the members of the South African National Defence Force will be landing at the Bloemfontein Air Force Base. That is the place where we are at this particular moment. That their landing was supposed to be at 12 midday. Then from there, at 2 o'clock, we will be moving to Tempe Military Base, where the minister and other defence personnel were going to address the media about the coming back of the soldiers. But when the day progresses, we could see that the plan was not moving as according to the plan, and that by 12 o'clock we are still based at the Tempe military base. And then we are told that since there are changes, but we need to go to a holding room. So all the media people were taken to a holding room. Then later we were told that around 1:30 that the media briefing will take place. Then that's when the minister came with her entourage. After, actually, before even the press conference started, we were told that they will start with the press conference. Then after, we'll come to the military base at the Air Force Base, where the soldiers will be landing. But that was not the case, as the minister and the entourage explained to us that there has been a delay, because initially they have procured or planned for a smaller aircraft that was going to take about 190 personnel, but then that later changed to a bigger one that will take 249 personnel. But then another story on top of that was that when they look at the part of their logistics, was that the Bloemfontein Air Force Base was not equipped to accept or to handle the bigger plane that we can land here, because that one they envisaged that it could only land at OR Tambo. So the briefing as it went on was that the challenge, or what the minister could not actually say that whether that plane will be landing at the Bloemfontein Air Force Base or it will landing at OR Tambo, and we are not sure as to whether that plane will be landing today or it will be landing tomorrow. So even ourselves at this particular stage, we are not sure if whether that plane would land tonight, because from 1:30 that was the last time that they were communicating with them at that particular time, to say from 1:30 they were calculating 5 hours as when the plane is expected to land in Bloemfontein, but that was not to be.
Yeah, and Ismael, I must let you know now that we've just received word from the Defence Department when it comes to those SANDF soldiers, and they've just released a statement saying that the first SA troops flight from the Sami DRC is expected to arrive now at 6:30, and that's at the Air Force Base in Waterkloof in Pretoria. So we now know and have confirmation that the South African National Defence Force says that they will be landing this evening. So it seems as if the location which you do speak of, that you were not sure if whether some would be landing in Bloemfontein or whether it has been moved because of, I suspect, like what you have just told us, that it is a bigger aircraft, that it will, we are now seeing these members of the SANDF landing in Pretoria. Thank you so much, Ismael, for that update. That's our reporter there, Ismael Modiba, coming to us live from Bloemfontein, and he's been monitoring the SANDF soldiers who are said to who are arriving this evening, now location changing to Pretoria, and that's at the Waterkloof Air Force Base.